In this video, I want to talk a little bit about crude oil and about unleaded gasoline. We wouldn't be doing our due diligence if we didn't talk about these two nasty markets. They were pretty nasty the last couple of days, unless you were on the right side of them, which we happen to be. If you remember going back and looking at our previous videos, we were already actually long crude oil and unleaded gasoline. And those things turned out pretty good for us. When you're in a situation like that, it's dangerous, but when that type of an event occurs and you're on the right side, it's a nice event to have occurred rather than a bad event. So in this case, you can see that we are already long crude oil. So what are we going to do right now? Let's say you come across this situation and you're long crude oil and the market jumped like this. It's rattled, the whole industry. We got an inside bar, basically not completely inside. We broke out a little bit to the bottom side, but we're kind of trading right dead center price. Well, what should we do at this point with our call option and our put option? And we're collecting premium on the put that we sold to pay for our call. This is a synthetic long position, as you can see. And so in a synthetic long position, we're very long the market. We use the premium from the option that we sold to help us pay for the one that we bought. And in this case, it turned out well for us. We're up 5,340. Of course, that number doesn't represent commissions and fees. So at this point, this market is too volatile. I don't want to stick around in this thing anymore. Even if it continues to rally and goes higher, that would be an opportunity that we could possibly take advantage of. But right now, we're up quite well on this market. There's a lot of volatility in here. I want to just get out of here. So I'm just going to liquidate these positions. So we'll just take those off the table, as you can see here. We're going to do both sides, just get out of these markets. And we're done with crude oil for right now. We're going to wait for things to settle down a little bit, and we'll swing back around to crude oil once again. Same thing with the RBOB unleaded gasoline. We've already liquidated our long position on this one. The only thing I have left is sitting down here is the option that we sold, and we've collected enough premium on that. We've got 100% of everything there. So we'll just liquidate that option as well and get out of this market on both sides. So we're all done. We're completely all done with these two markets, RBOB gasoline and crude oil. There's not a lot to say about them. You guys have been following the news as well as I have. Markets have been going crazy. We're still a lot of unknowns right now, so the best thing to do is just get out of these markets, sit aside, take advantage of the fact that we did do quite well on these just because we were already in the market long, looking for a long position, and that's how those two markets turned out for us. So recommendation at this point with the energies, all of them, sit aside.